Russian forces struck the main center for signals intelligence of the Ukrainian General Intelligence Directorate near Kiev using hypersonic Kinzhal missiles. This attack is in retaliation for an attempted theft of the latest MiG-31K fighter interceptor by the Ukrainian intelligence service. Russian pilots were reportedly offered up to $3 million to hijack the aircraft. However, the operation was thwarted by Russian FSB officers. The mopping up of the eastern districts of Pokrovsk is coming to an end. The 394-kilometer railway station has been occupied, and the pocket between Kanatovka and Novopavlovka has been sealed off. The fog over the city enables the Russians to move reinforcements into the city without fear of attack by FPV drones. The Ukrainians could also use the weather conditions to their advantage. However, the Ukrainian Armed Forces Command continues to adhere to the plan to strike north of Rodninskoye, despite this not having been successful thus far. As of 12th November, the Myrnograd garrison remains relatively isolated. This critical situation is forcing the military to take decisive action. It's reported that 25 servicemen of Ukraine's 38th Separate Marine Brigade have surrendered. The lack of supplies is not the only factor forcing the Ukrainians to take such steps. Russian aviation is highly active in this section of the front. In the southern part of the Pokrovsk front, Russian forces are advancing in the Dnipropetrovsk region. There are reports of an offensive by advanced units north of Dakhnoe towards Novopavlovka. Active fighting is taking place in the Pokrovsk-Oe area. Earlier, Russian forces broke through the main line of Ukrainian defenses in the Voskresenka area. There are now less than 10 kilometers between the nearest Russian-controlled settlement, the village of Novo-Oleksandrivka, and the district center of Pokrovsk. The biggest problem in this area is the low reserve capacity of both sides. In the Huliapol area on the northern flank of the front, events are developing rapidly. On 11th November, following their earlier successes, units of the Russian 127th Motorized Rifle Division captured the village of Novo-Usmenovskoye. Without allowing the Ukrainian army time to consolidate its positions, the Russian assault units advanced close to Yablkovo. Further advances on Rivne will secure the left flank of the advancing group. This will enable the main Russian forces to advance fearlessly to the regional center, the city of Huliapol, from the north. The Russian command is making active attempts to advance along all the key sections of the front. This is due to the approaching thaw. Any further effective action will only be possible after the ground has frozen, which will not happen before mid or late December.